Well, I'm a parching, go to the watching. I've got money and acres of land. I'm looking for a honey with a little bit of money. Ask me another question. All right. Old MacDonald has one. A thumb. Very good. How do you spell it? E-I-E-I-O. Who was the first woman on the earth? Give me a clue. An apple. Granny Smith. She said, I can't seem to get the car started because there's water in the carburettor. Oh, he said, now, Molly, that's a silly thing. You wouldn't even know what a carburettor is. I'll sort it out. Now, where's the car? She said, it's in the swimming pool. Well, if you're Irish, come into the bar. There's a welcome here for you. And if your name is Timothy or Pat, so long as you come from Ireland, there's a welcome on the mat. I ticked up the telephone and I said to him, I said, is that the Irish Airlines? He said, yes, it is. And I said, how long does it take to get from Ireland to Australia? He said, oh, just a minute. And I hung up. Well, let me tell you, folks, it took a lot more than a jolly minute to get here, that's for sure. Be able to have one of your hot, fresh donuts? He said, I tell you what, Michael, if you can guess how many hot, fresh donuts I've got in this little bag, you can have the both of them. He said, all right, I'll take a guess. 3. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. And I also wore 2 pairs of trousers. You wore 2 pairs of trousers? Why did you wear 2 pairs of trousers? In case I get a hole in one. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. Funny thing, Muldoon said to Paddy, he said, how you going, Paddy? He said, well, Muldoon, he said, I've given up drinking, I've given up smoking cigarettes, and I've given up going out with wild, wild women. He said, really? He said, how's it going? He said, it's the longest 20 minutes I've ever been through. Answering the question. Well, I don't know the answer to the question, Eka. It's too hard. Well, the answer to the question is 2 gloves. 2 gloves, see? Made of leather and has 10 fingers, just like the other one. Oh, now I understand how it goes. Right, I'll see another one. All right. Who is the patron saint of Ireland? 3 gloves. It's a lot of fun to tickle Mary. It's a lot of fun, I know. It's a lot of fun to tickle Mary. She's the best girl in my show. Hey, hello, Patsy Fagan. Hear the girls all cry. Hello, Patsy Fagan. You're the apple of my eye. You're a decent boy from Ireland. There's no one can deny. You're a rare and terror and devil may care. Because Michael and Paddy, they're a couple of valid characters. They were sitting there at morning tea the other day at their job. They were reading the Maya catalogue, and they were in the ladies' wear section. And they're looking at the ladies in there, in their little underwear and their nice clothes and their dresses. And they're flipping through the pages. And Michael says to Paddy, by geez, he says, I tell you what, these girls are good-looking girls, aren't they, these women? He says, I wouldn't mind buying me one, and they're not that expensive. By geez, $49.99 you can get one. This one here, she's dressed in a lovely little number. He says, I wouldn't mind getting her. And he says, Paddy says, yes. He says, a good idea. Why don't you buy one, Michael? He says, well, I think I will. I'll pick up my telephone now and I'll order one online. So anyway, a couple of days go by and Paddy says to Michael, he says, how did it go? Has your lady turned up yet? He says, no, she hasn't turned up because she can't be far away because her clothes arrived yesterday morning. All right, what's wrong with you? You've been in there, you've been complaining because you wanted to come out again and say hello. That's the funniest Irish accent I've ever heard. Well, what about... where would you find a 10-ton tortoise? Not very far from where you left it. Very small little bloke. Yes, I'm only a little fella. Well, can you lend me $10? No, I'm a little short. Can you never take a laxative and a sleeping pill on the same night? It's not a good result. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. Ain't always look on the dry side of life. Mushering doomadoo-doomadah. Wacko the daddy-o, wacko the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. She said, you better eat your Brussels sprouts or you'll be going straight to your room, young fella. He said, but I don't like them. So his dad, Paddy, said, hang on a minute. His dad went over to him and he whispered in his ear. Well, little fella ate all his Brussels sprouts up straight away, every one of them. Even licked the plate. And he went off to his room. And his mother, Molly, she said, Paddy? He said, yes, Molly. He said, what did you say to him to make him eat these Brussels sprouts? He ate them all up, and just like that. I've never seen that before. What did you whisper in his ear? Well, I told him that if he didn't eat his Brussels sprouts, his little Willie will never grow any further. She said, oh, I see. So she come over and she started belting Paddy round the head. He said, what are you doing? What are you hitting me for? She said, because you wouldn't eat your Brussels sprouts when you were a little kid. You say it best. You say nothing at all. We'll drink a drink